Hey everybody, Rob here at etrailer.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the PTC Custom Fit Cabin Air Filter on our 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now, what a cabin air filter is going to do for your car is the same thing that a furnace filter does for your house. It's going to filter all the air coming in, go through the filter and make sure it's clean and free of any kind of pollen, debris, or pollutants before it comes through our vents. Now, a lot of people don't even realize that their vehicle has a cabin filter, but most new vehicles, really anytime after about 2008, most of them have a cabin filter, and most of them are extremely easy to access. But they can be forgotten, and if you do forget to change or at least even check your filter, it can cause a lot of problems down the road. There'll be a buildup of pressure inside your AC system, which can do damage, as well as any debris that can go past the filter, maybe not get caught, ends up making a lot of noise inside the fan. So either way, it's just one of those maintenance items that we do need to keep track of and at least check it. Now, the manufacturer does recommend checking, if not changing your filter, about every 12,000 miles, but you can double check your owner's manual if you need a more specific time. Now, I know we've all been to the service center and we've been offered to have our cabin filter replaced, but really there's no reason to pay somebody to do it because it is an extremely easy job, even on our Grand Cherokee. In fact, we have a new one here, so if we need to change ours, we can put the new one in, but let's go ahead and check it together and I'll show you exactly how to do it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to come to the passenger side and open up the glove box. Now, you can empty out your glove box. It's going to make it a little bit easier so we don't have to worry about anything falling down. But if we look on the inside toward the passenger side, there's a little black circle right on the inside of the glove box. That circle is actually attached to this little tab. It's got a string on it. So you want to grab that string, kind of lift up on the glove box, and you're going to slide that down. That way we can remove that clip. Just slides in the hole, then we can pop it out. You can actually let go of the string. Now we have two tabs that are holding the glove box, preventing it from coming down anymore. So we need to press in on the two sides of the glove box, just flex it a little bit so we can get them to come down. It is a little tight, so I try to get one side loose, move to the other side, kind of push in. You can see the glove box will rotate down. It'll come right off of those hooks at the bottom. We can just set this on the floorboard for now. And if we look right underneath that upper section of the housing, we'll find a cover that's back there. Towards the driver's side, we're going to have a tab. I'm going to press in on that tab, kind of pull outward. And if we move over towards the center a little bit, it's hard to see, but there's another tab. May have to kind of pull on that tab a little bit to get it to release. And then on the passenger side, you kind of want to push the cover over because it's not a tab, but it's actually just hooked in there. Now you can see that's going to expose our filter behind that cover. One thing I do want to mention before we pull it out is we want to pay attention to the arrows that are on the filter, since they're visible here and they're pointing down, and that's going to be the direction of airflow. So we want to pay attention to that before we pull it out so we can put the new one in the correct orientation. We'll grab our filter, pull it out. It's not horribly dirty, but especially right here, you can see that there's a line where it's starting to turn a darker gray. And if we open up some of the pleats, you can see it is catching some larger debris. And you see it starting to build up in there. It's not horrible, but since we have a new one, we can go ahead and change it. So grab our new filter, and again, we can see those arrows. So we do want to make sure that it's pointing down just like the other one. And this is just going to go in the exact same way that it came out. So just line our filter up and slide it into place. And we'll take our cover. Now we want to start with the passenger side, kind of go past where it needs to go, and we can bring it back and kind of hook it on. We'll take our glove box and lift it up to where the tabs go back into place and reattach the string. But really, it really is that easy. There's no reason to pay somebody else to do a job that you can easily do at home and save yourself a few bucks. But again, I'm Rob here at etrailer.com. That'll finish up your look at the PTC Custom Fit Cabin Air Filter on our 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee.